I'm Gary.
This is Austin.
And Gritty.
And this is Midwest Mike's coming back at you. Another division preview. This time we're moving on to the AFC South. Now, a lot of people in Kansas City remember the AFC South. And yes, I am going to bring this up because the legend of Andrew Luck grew 8 sizes in one day. When he was down, we were at a place called Ugly Joe's.
Man.
Joey Burkholder sitting right over there. Called ball game.
Yeah, he called ball game.
He called ball game.
Yeah.
And Andrew Luck came back and won the game.
So that dude's been retired, 3 years?
How
I don't
long
know.
timeout? You speaking of the 8, they grew the eight sizes or whatever you saying? The Chiefs ended his career because when we beat the crap out of him in the playoffs, he never played another football game.
So he's been retired 3 years. Still has more wins than the Cowboys since '95.
I don't know about that. I don't know if that's true.
That's true. Look it up.
The Chiefs historically have bad games against the Colts.
Yeah.
Historically.
Between Peyton Manning killed us.
Yeah.
When he was there.
He killed you in Denver, too.
Killed us.
Mariota.
Until his last year.
Every time the Chiefs made the playoffs.
Progress.
Oh, you're playing the Colts.
Right.
Derek Johnson lit him up. Forward progress.
Every time.
Mariota.
That's Tennessee.
Mariota? That was Tennessee,
That was
bro.
Tennessee.
But it's still the same. And then in the era of Patrick Mahomes.
And then Mariota scored a touchdown pass to himself.
Every time we played the Colts growing up.
Something about that horseshoe.
Oh, shit, the Colts are coming to town.
Tony Gonzalez, offensive pass interference, no punt game.
We fucking lost.
So,
the Colts killed us so many years.
So, yes, the Colts did.
I hate them.
Yes, had a bad line. But,
yeah, we did end Andrew Luck's career. That was the last game he played. A snow game in Kansas City. He got killed.
Wasn't ready for it.
He was not ready, and you could watch that game, and he was not ready, and that was it. It was over.
with the addition of Matt Ryan, former NFL MVP, new place for him. I'm going with the Colts to win that division. I don't even think it's close. I think they win it by 2 or 3 games.
What's the win total there?
We went through it, right?
We say 10?
11.
11?
It was like 11. I think we got to
11.
11 earlier.
11, 12.
I think Colts have that. Colts have it.
Okay, so you're going Colts also?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm Colts. Everybody?
I'm Colts.
Are you Titans
I'm
or
Colts.
Colts, Gritty?
Gotta go Titans, man.
Okay.
Why you like
Gritty's the odd man out here.
Why do you like the Titans?
Gotta go Titans, man. I feel like, Matty Ice is Matty Ice, but I don't know if he moves the needle enough to get over Tennessee. Tennessee is going to be the most consistent team in that division week in and week out. As long as Derrick Henry is healthy and playing. Yeah. Last year, Derrick Henry got hurt. Then they kind of fell off the map.
Yep.
So I think it is a situation where you're one guy away. But I think they took a flyer getting rid of A.J. Brown to bring in the rookie this year. And I think it was for a good reason. I really do.
The reason A.J. Brown got traded, and I'm going to say this, I've heard it from multiple sources.
He was coming to Kansas City.
No block, no rock. That dude did not want to block.
Well, and Kansas City was about to give him a bag.
We all know Tennessee is a run-first team. No block, no rock. He's like, I want out of here. I ain't blocking. Now he's in Philly. So,
yeah,
I really like Ryan. I like Ryan Tannehill's game. Matty Ice, I think he's just got to step in there and prove that he can do it. I mean, it's another situation where he doesn't have a great receiving core. Is that an upgrade over Carson Wentz?
Yeah, but I think it only moves the needle a game.
They were one game out last year.
I think it's enough to win.
Well, we understand that last year, but we're talking about this year in the AFC. I think you have to move the needle 2 or 3 games.
Yeah,
to
but
get
you're
in
talking
this year.
three weeks before the playoffs. What's the team nobody wanted to see?
Indy,
but that's JT.
That's
no quarterback.
Nobody
that's JT.
wanted to see him.
That's JT.
Yeah,
like,
nobody wanted to see him.
Nobody wants to see JT. And my draft for my league is in a week. JT, if he's on the board, he is being taken. And hopefully, I get the first pick. Just to be clear, okay?
He's a badass.
I mean, maybe he moves the needle 2 games, But again,
Which I
have
think
to
is
see
enough
it.
to win that division.
Oh, easy.
Again, I just got to see it. If Derrick Henry stays healthy, he gets another 450, 480 carries. It's just hard to beat that.
All right,
team.
I just don't
So-
think he can.
Who do you take?
He's
If you go running back to running back, do you take Henry or you take JT?
Oh.
Healthy?
Healthy.
JT, because the passing game.
Yeah.
yeah.
Because the passing game. JT, even if the team is down, can be used. Derrick Henry, if the team is down, is irrelevant.
Yep.
He's not going to be used in the passing game at all.
Yep.
But what he does do is he can really run that rock.
Oh,
and
yeah.
when he runs that rock, you're in trouble.
He-
I mean,
So-
humans are not supposed to be that tall and that fast.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean,
And get hit by a car every time he touches a football.
Derrick
I
Henry.
think I would take Derrick Henry, man.
Derrick Henry is.
I got to use JT
he's
just because of the
special.
passing game.
I just think
Yeah.
running backs are not built like. So if you take Derrick Henry 25 years ago, okay, in the NFL, obviously he's a 30 carry a night guy, and
He
you're
plays
winning.
6 years.
You're winning a lot more
And he
games
plays
with
for
him
6
in that
years.
6 years.
Yep. But
Okay.
it's a really short career.
But it's not what it is now.
No.
And so I think Tennessee has to find a way. If they're going to win games, they have to find a way to take some of the load off him. And I don't think
they don't have the weapons.
They can't because I don't
No.
think Tannehill is that guy.
No.
And that's why I think Matt Ryan pushes that needle that much more in Indy to get there.
So I don't know if Matt Ryan pushes the needle for them to win 2 more games. But I think the difference in Tennessee, maybe losing 2 more games, can be the difference there. I just don't know if he pushes the needle, but I think Tennessee can definitely lower the standard by how they approach their season, for sure. They took a chance getting rid of A.J. Brown.
I agree.
And they put
yeah.
a lot of pressure on a rookie receiver in a tough division and a tough AFC conference. And Ryan Tannehill's going to have to prove that he's a 30-touchdown guy.
And he's not. I don't think he is.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is too. He's Tennessee was the number 1 seed last year, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's
Lost.
So you're really
lost.
high. You've
But I
always
like-
been really
I like
high
it.
on Jameis. He was a 30 touchdown, 30 interception guy.
I love
Okay,
James.
Get
So
outta here.
Would you take Jameis over Tannehill?
In that offense?
Yeah,
In that offense?
Yeah,
100%.
I'll take Jameis.
100%. Let's put it this way. That team is ready.
Jamie is a top 15 quarterback in the league, baby.
Tennessee is ready. The
So
defense
you
is there.
think-
The offense is there.
So he's
Deshaun's
that.
top 5.
He's that much better than
We don't
Tannehill.
want to go there.
Deshaun's top
wanna go
5.
Deshaun is not top
Are you
5.
talking about top 5 massage parlors? Or what are we
Deshaun's
talking
top.
about?
Hey, did you guys know Cleveland is hosting like the
Yes.
World Championships of massage?
Yes.
Or something?
And
There
Deshaun
you go.
was
All right,
Why
Deshaun's
do you
their
think Deshaun
VIP.
picked there?
Deshaun's their special
He's
guest.
a special guest judge.
They want to
Keynote
talk shit.
speaker.
It is.
He's the keynote
It's-
speaker.
you know-
Hold on.
No, wait. We proved
You want to bring up
wrong
this? You want to bring up Deshaun?
earlier today.
It goes.
Top 5 Deshaun.
No, it goes.
Really?
It goes. Mahomes, Rodgers, Brady, Allen, Deshaun.
You didn't even
Whoa!
get Brady earlier.
Yeah, I did.
Not earlier.
I did
He
earlier
was-
because
he
I had
was down.
Deshaun's not 5 for me. I agree with you 4.
I had Deshaun 4.
My
And
5th
I
is
forgot
my
about
5th
Brady.
is Herbert.
I am not.
Yep.
I am not taking a guy. I don't care what his name is. Okay, he hasn't played in a year and a half.
And the league changes so fast.
Yeah.
Quick.
He hasn't
So
played in a year and a
fast.
half.
Look
He
at
has-
Josh,
he has
look
played-
at Josh
he has
Gordon.
played in a year and a half.
Look at Josh Gordon. When he left the league, he was still a really good player. 3 years
Yeah.
later,
No.
he is nothing.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
telling you, by the time Watson is eligible, it will be a year and a half since he's played an NFL game.
Over a year.
He played like a couple weeks ago in a preseason game.
Jesus.
And you're saying a preseason game is a real NFL game?
I'm
Yeah,
saying,
it makes him
I'm
top 5.
Did
It
we
makes
see?
him top 5.
So
you
did
see
the
how he
back.
played?
The bagger down at Raytown Hy-Vee played in the preseason game last week too, but he's bagging a Hy-Vee now.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean, we did watch the 4th-string all these bagger for the Ravens last night. Hit D-Rob, who's probably their number 1. Unfortunately.
Oh, that's right. D-Rob Wright is the number 1 now.
Gee, that's bad.
Oh, there you go.
Hey, and we don't even get to play Baltimore, so he doesn't get to give all of our
There
yardage
you go.
back for running backwards.
Hey, you boys on Baltimore. D-Rob's the number 1 receiver there. Great. Great.
I'm just saying, you're high on Watson. Dude hadn't played in 18 months.
Yeah.
So
By the
what?
time he takes the
So
field,
what?
18 months.
Man,
Because I don't care what you say. Preseason is not as fast.
Yeah, no.
Bullets are not flying.
Yeah.
Teams are not blitzing you. Like, they're not making all their checks. Like,
So, back to the Tennessee Colts thing.
okay.
Yeah.
If you go 1-for-1, mano-a-mano, defenses are comparable. Offensive lines are comparable.
I'll take Indies over.
Right.
Running backs are comparable besides the passing game.
I heard that.
I mean, where is the?
I'm taking Matt Ryan over Tannehill.
I'll take Matt Ryan over Tannehill.
Yeah.
Big
I'm
time.
taking that. I'm taking the linebacker core out of Indy.
And the linebacker core in Tennessee is good too, though.
I know.
I'll take Matt.
And
Matty
you got
Ice.
Mike Vrabel as their head
Dude,
coach.
Matty
linebacker
Ice.
guy.
Hey, Matty Ice over
So
Tannehill.
I get that.
All
But
day.
to me, most of the time, I'm gonna take the better quarterback.
Yeah.
But those
to
games are
edge
going
them
to
out.
be good.
See, I just
No,
think
that'll be good games, yeah.
I think.
Like,
they're
I
gonna
don't
be
think
great
Tennessee's
games.
gonna be garbage.
No.
No.
So are we
Indy's
talking
better.
about 2 11-win teams and there's a tiebreaker to win the division?
Possibly or
Yeah,
11
maybe.
and 10 or
Yeah, it could be.
yeah.
I mean,
I don't think either team wins 12 games.
No.
Nah.
No,
But I can
no.
see 10 tiebreaker,
12-5.
11 tiebreaker somewhere in there.
Yep.
Yeah, and the deciding factor for me is Matty Ice, because they were one game out last year, and Matty Ice comes in, I think he is.
Because
I think he has one game better than Carson Wentz.
I really think a little bit of the strategy in the NFL now that there's only one bye. Like, if you're not going to get that bye and there's 4 weeks left and you're kind of looking at it and you're like, all right, I'm not going to overtake the 1 seed at this point. So you're kind of like, well, I'm going to go really basic game plans for 4 weeks and try to win, but I'm not going to tip my hand.
You're not showing new stuff.
Right.
Like, I'm just gonna get in the dance. I'm gonna make sure I get a wild card.
And then
But
I'm
if I'm a two-
Andy's a king of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I'm gonna
cool.
get
We
a
lost the
2
game we weren't supposed to.
if I'm gonna get a 2 through 7 seed, like, does it really
matter?
Like, obviously, I think the Chiefs it matters because their home field, I think it is the best home field in football. So obviously, if you can even lock up the 2,
Patty plays so good on the road, I don't care.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
I don't care.
but you get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like,
cold.
if you know you're not going to get that bye
No, it
and
makes
get
sense. Yeah.
rest for your veterans, you're like, maybe I can rest the Derrick Henry
One less
week
bump,
14,
one less bruise. Yeah.
or I play Derrick Henry for a drive and pull it. Like,
I mean, that's why that Raiders game on the Chiefs schedule is TBD at the end of the year.
Yeah.
yeah, because who knows where they are?
I mean, I know where they
No network wants to pick it up right now. They're like,
Because they know nobody might play.
Do I want to spend this money to have this game?
Or
do I
it
wanna
could
save
be
this
for
money?
the division.
Exactly. And then now all of a sudden they're bidding on it.
Stop that.
Anyway, so
Stop that.
AFC North, almost a clean sweep. Gritty's got Tennessee.
I think both of those teams could be playoff teams.
Yeah.
I think both of those teams could be playoff teams. So
I think either way they're both in. They're both in.
Okay.
The
And
other
we'll get to AFC playoffs here in a few minutes in another show. But yeah, so that's the AFC North. I'm Gary.
This is Austin.
and Gritty.
And we'll be back with another update here in a little bit.